Hey guys, what's up? This is Arth, and today we're going to tackle Battletron. Alright, so whereas Dark Summoner was more of a mechanics fight, where you were managing the fight. The Battletron is more of, it's an enrage timer fight essentially. It's the tightest enrage that you're going to face up through rank 7. And you also need to output a lot of self-heals. So it's about getting the most out of your class with both heals and DPS, and it can be a little bit of a gear check in that sense as well. So anything that you need to do to maximize either one of these, heals, self-heals, or DPS, it's very much recommended that you do so. We'll go over a few of them, but the full write-up on my strategy for this fight and everything I did to complete it is available in the Warcraft Hunters Union. So if you want to read a little bit more about the fight to get the most out of it, head there and it'll give you a few more tips for the fight. So let's take a look. Okay, so you'll notice I have my Core Hound out. As soon as I teleport in, I'm going to cast Ancient Hysteria, and I've also macroed it to an Agility Potion so that I can pre-pot before the fight and get 2 pots in. But immediately after casting Ancient Hysteria, I'm going to dismiss my Core Hound and bring out my Spirit Beast. This is because you need your Spirit Beast for the self-heals, or if you don't need it, it definitely makes it a lot easier. And you immediately start DPSing the boss. Now these mines are going to come out, and most of your special abilities or most of your attacks will break these mines. You can only eat a couple of them. If you explode more than about 2, you're probably going to die. Technically, some classes and perhaps some hunters will be able to eat 3, but I found that if I exploded 3, that I would generally die. So I picked 2 that were next to each other and then proceeded to strafe, break those 2 and pretty early in the fight so that I wasn't too worried about DPSing into the opening. And then the rest of the time just strafed around him while DPSing. So at this point you're really just burning him. You want to watch your disengages, because those will heal you. Like right there, that was a pretty sloppy disengage, and I have to run back a little bit to get to my DPS opening here so that I'm not breaking another mine. So anytime your Spirit Mend is off cooldown, you want to be casting it. You want to cast another potion at some point, either agility or healing, depending on which one you're going to get more use out of. You want to disengage as often as you can for the self-heals, and otherwise you're just trying to do your rotation. Now, I did have some non-optimal abilities in my spec, including like regen talents. I had Thrill of the Hunt instead of Dire Beast. That's because certain abilities tend to set off the mines. Also, I cast Stampede very early in the fight, the pets had a tendency to set off the mines. So there was a few concessions I had to make on behalf of the fight mechanics. Just experiment with your different talents, see what works and what doesn't, and you'll be able to find the right balance that works for you. Otherwise, you're just trying to get them down before the enrage. You see here I only make it by a couple seconds, and that's the fight really. So there are a lot of little things you can do to maximize your heals and DPS. Most hunters will know a lot of these. If you're stuck and maybe want a few pointers, like I said, head over to the Warcraft Hunters Union. The link should be in the link should be beneath the video here if you just want to follow it to the site, and you might find 1 or 2 things that help you out. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to have more videos up soon. Thanks.